So the list goes on and on and on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, wanted to know, of the people that you mentioned, who would you collaborate with if you had a chance to?
Liz Wright, hands down.
Okay.
And also,
she's that awesome then.
2 individuals that I did not mention that I would fall on my face if I was to ever collaborate with them would be Bjork.
I love Bjork.
You know,
I love Bjork.
You know, it's so weird you said it because sometimes I go into, like I'm conversing with someone and I mention Bjork and they're like,
who the hell? No, Bjork. I have so much Bjork on my iPod, it's ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Beyond. She's like
amazing.
A very great artist.
Yeah.
Like she's like no other.
Yeah.
And I understand now what you mean by not putting your music in a category, in a box, because where do you put Bjork? You don't put Bjork in.
You're absolutely right. Like you don't. So
there's no way.
Yeah, her and as well as Imogen. Imogen.
You see, this is the reason why I decided this guy is inspirational. I knew there was something about you that I need to know about. You just mentioned 2 like my biggest hits right there. I love Bjork and I love Imogen.
Oh.
Okay, see, I knew I was on to something. I wasn't gonna let this go at all. No way. Okay, well now that I know, right? My next question for you is like, I know that you're an artist and I've gotten the chance to, the opportunity actually to hear you sing. And I'm so glad that you weren't in the room that I was when I heard you sing because I was afraid for your life at that point. I was afraid for your life. I said, if he ever were to come out his face and sing to me that way, one of us is I'm either going to jail, someone's going to the hospital, things would be bad.
Just funny.
No, it was that bad. So knowing that you're not someone who just popped up out of nowhere and you started really young, you've gotten a chance to make your music speak to people already.
Wow, thank you.
And now that you have a chance to actually put a face with the actual music that you have out there, I want to know, so that people who haven't really just decided yet what they want to do. I'm an up-and-coming artist. What are you going to tell me? What would you tell me to help me get to where you are? Because you're someplace else. You're somewhere else.
Well, you know, the one thing that I can, and I'm going to look at the camera since I'm talking to an inspiring artist out there. The one thing that I can say for any inspiring artists that are up and coming at the moment, one thing that that I can advise you, well, I don't even want to advise you, but the one thing that I can say is to stay true to who you are. I'm going to say that again. Stay true to who you are, because I think for me, it's been a journey, absolutely, because knowing and finding your inner self and really knowing who you are, it's a journey, it's a path. And I think that you can't draw from within, or maybe you can, but for me, I'm talking about me, but for me it was more so of, I needed to know who I was before I could try to get someone else to know who I am. Okay. You know what I mean? Now, that for me is the ultimate thing that I can give to an aspiring artist, to stay true to who you are, and the rest will follow. That was an In Vogue song. No, that was Free Your Mind and the rest will follow. But yeah, just stay true to who you are, and never ever doubt yourself. If this is what you want to do it. Do it.
One thing I will say is that just hearing like some of the things that you've done and hearing your sound and hearing who you are, it matches completely with the image that you put across. It's so like, it's Jordan Brown. And I wish I could make that into the genre, honestly. I wish that would.
She's still in the genre.
I'm still, because you know what, the industry, now is put in a situation where we just categorize everybody.
Yeah.
You're just put in that situation. You're put in that box, and you stay there. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of artists fall victim to that, because we have so many inspirations. Look, you just mentioned James Brown, Michael Jackson, Bjork, and Imogen Heap. These are like people who are just stems all over.
Yeah.
And for you to like try to take from them and put out your own sound, and then be forced to put somewhere, it's really hard.
It's really
the
hard.
The fact that you can just do it to a sense where this is Jordan Brown and this is Jordan Brown music. I love that you do that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Love
I think that and that also comes from the question that you just asked me in terms of you have to know who you are, because when you know that, you put your own self in your own box.
Yeah. And people love you for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm excited. All right, well, one more question for you.
Absolutely.
When we first met, you did mention to me that you were going to start your new YouTube page, and I got excited because then I could, favorite and save and watch it at any point in time, without you knowing. I got excited, but I wanted to know what the intention was behind it. Like, what was the purpose for you to do this?
Well, I must say that being an artist and listening to a wide range of music, I have to say that nothing makes me more angry than to hear all these kinds of music and not being able to actually put a face to what I'm listening to.
Okay.
And I think that for me, I would like people to know Jordan so they actually can accept my music when hearing it.
Okay.
And it's always a great thing to actually put a face to what you're listening to versus, oh, somebody sent me a song and it's great, but I love your voice, but what do you look like?
So we can relate to you this way.
Yeah.
That way we can get a little closer and find out more about you and where the music is coming from, not just hearing the actual song.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And what do you plan to put on this page?
Well, actually, things are kind of moving at a rapid speed for me right now, so it's my hope that I will post everything,
The journey.
the journey
The journey.
of things that I'm doing.
Okay.
Studio session shows, I don't know, just keep my listeners, because I'm going to call them fans.
They will be. They will be. Trust me, they will be.
Just to give my listeners something to look forward to, something to hold on to until my EP is out and they can just cherish that personal EP, which is going to be just divine.
I'm so excited to hear it.
Thank you so much.
I hope I'm like the first person that gets a chance to hear it. So.
Thank you.
Well, what you want to do now is definitely subscribe to Mr. Jordan Brown's channel, and this way you'll be updated with any current news, any little snippets, maybe some, personal songs directed to Valerie you might be able to hear that I'm waiting for. I'm not trying to throw out any hints here, but definitely subscribe now, and we look so forward to hearing from you.
Thank you.
I can't thank you enough for doing this.
Thank you so much. You're the best.
Guys, thank you so much, and again, Valerie from BlogTv and Jordan Brown.
Bye.
Bye.